President Shavkat Mirziyoyev has been informed about the plans to develop sports education and hold international competitions. Details in the following report.
FIFA has been decided to hold this year's Futsal World Cup in Uzbekistan. Competitions will be organized from September 14 to October 6 in Tashkent, Andijan and Bukhara. The tournament will be attended by 24 strongest teams in the world. High guests from the participating countries and over 30,000 fans are expected to arrive. The responsible individuals presented information on preparation work plans of sport and cultural events. It was decided to create an organizing committee under the chairmanship of Prime Minister to host the championship at the highest level. An Olympic town is being built in Yashnabad district of the capital. Next year, Asian Summer Youth Games will be held there. To utilize the Olympic campus in the future, it's planned to host the State Sport Academy of Uzbekistan. The Scientific Research Institute of the Physical Culture and Sport and Institute for Advanced Training of Specialists will be also established at the academy. The Scientific and Practical Center of Sport Medicine, the Information and Library Center, as well as Center for Studying the History of Uzbekistan and Foreign Languages will be opened in the structure of the academy. From 2025 to 2026 academic year, the academy will start training in 3 bachelor's and 6 master's specialties. Graduates of the academy will be given a coaching certificate of 6 years. Graduates of the Olympic and Paralympic colleges will be admitted immediately to the second year. The responsible individuals are charged with organization of activities of the departments and training programs based on best foreign experience, as well as attracting highly qualified specialists. Another news in sport is the establishment of Courage School of Excellence. Courage is century-old tradition and national sport. For instance, 30 million people are engaged in this sport globally, while in Uzbekistan 30,000 people professionally and at the amateur level. In this regard, it's planned to open a school of mastery in Courage in each regional center. The school will enroll 140 students based on the results of competitive selection among children of 5th to 11th grades. The presentation also included a report on progress of preparations for the Paris Olympiad. Uzbek national team are actively preparing for the prestigious competition, holding targeted training camps abroad. For the first time, Uzbek athletes have won Olympic license in soccer, diving, archery, and women's freestyle wrestling. The task is to get more watchers and perform worthily at the Olympiad Games. President Shavkat Mirziyoyev got acquainted with the results of the ongoing work and prospective plans in pharmaceutical industry. At the beginning of this year, 2 documents in this direction were adopted. In particular, in accordance with the presidential decree of January 10th, a roadmap for 2024-2025 for the development of pharmaceutical industry and acceleration of investment projects was approved. The decree adopted on January 23rd defines additional measures to regulate the pharmaceutical industry. $100 million of low-cost resources have been allocated for the new projects in this industry. In addition, Asaka Bank has raised $200 million. As a result of these opportunities, 2 projects worth of $30.5 million have been launched in the past 4 months and 160 jobs has been created. Products worth of 1.5 trillion sums were produced. Exports worth of $51 million have been made. However, these results are still insufficient. There is a large untapped potential. In particular, this year it's planned to produce products worth of $400 million and increase exports to $200 million. It is planned to start 147 projects worth of $2 billion, 28 of which will be put into operation this year. Localization of 450 new types of products is envisaged. The head of state emphasized the need to increase the level of saturation of domestic market with domestic products. Particular attention is paid to transition of production to international standards and ensuring a balance between price and quality. The task has been set to bring digitalization in industry to 65% this year and to complete it next year. This will reduce prices by at least 20%. Measures on activation of innovation pharmaceutical cluster, Tashkent Pharma Park, and launch of 12 projects worth of $470 million were discussed. Information on attracting investors to pharmaceutical industry and increasing the number of new projects was also presented.